Hi, class. This is Susan again, and I have just really enjoyed these videos that group of counseling students obviously would want to be relational and get to know each other. And I feel like I know you so much better now that I've seen these videos. In this one, I wanted to respond to something that Paul highlighted. He mentioned the video with the multicultural situation and how the counselor said, "Tell me what's bothering you most." You thought that was such a good question, and I agreed. I regret not pointing that out in my video, that was one of the most artful comments that I thought I saw in the videos. And interestingly enough, as we're thinking about multicultural listening and those conversations, the situation with the parent moving in may be very healthy in a certain culture, or it may be enmeshed or very unhealthy in another culture. So that particular scenario just had all kinds of ways it could go and was extremely interesting to me. Another interesting point that you brought out was the situation where the counselor reached out and touched the client's arm, which is really controversial. In some settings, it would be appropriate. In other settings, particularly for a licensed counselor, it would be really inappropriate. I'm fortunate I work for a faith-based organization and I do have the freedom to touch my clients. I always ask them permission, may I touch you? And it's always female to female, just so you know. I work with women, but I still ask permission. So it was interesting to me that she didn't. Um, maybe in her situation, who knows? Maybe she already knew that client. There was so much information that we didn't have because you had thought it showed great empathy, and it may have been appropriate in context. We didn't really have enough information, but I thought that was interesting that as a class, we were coming up with that issue of touch and how probably none of us will walk away with the same situation in our futures. And is touch a part of our practice or not? And then particularly because we dealt with personal space and those issues in some of the videos. So really enjoyed your video, Paul. Thanks. I enjoyed getting to know you for those few minutes. Thanks.